Hi, my name is Stephen Pocket Rocket Cook. I'm current WRSA Professional World Kickboxing Champion. I'm Level 3 Advanced qualified in personal training through the European Institute of Fitness. I own Pegasus Gym and I'm the CEO and founder of Train Like a Pro Events Limited. Today I want to talk to you about nutrition, but I want to talk to you about nutrition on the most basic level. A lot of people say to me, what should I eat? I want to lose weight and so on. But the main reason behind this video is because I'm sick of clients and students coming to the gym and complaining of not having enough energy, complaining of feeling sick or faint or dizzy. Alright, and it's not because they're training too hard. That's got nothing to do with it. The reason they feel like that is because they're not eating properly. You ask every single one of my clients when they give me that excuse, when did they last eat? And 9 out of 10 of them will tell you 12, 15 hours ago. When you sit down and really work it out. Alright, they had their dinner, they got up at 7 in the morning, they're training with me at 8 in the morning, they haven't eaten since last night's dinner. That's 13 hours. It's 13 hours before they've eaten, for example. So what happens when you start getting to that point where you've not eaten for 13 hours? Okay, your body starts to cannibalize itself. It starts to eat its own muscle, which in turn slows your metabolism down, which in turn means you're not burning as much body fat as you should be when you're just sat down doing nothing. Okay, your body's not now working at its optimum because it's eating its own muscle. Alright, and what good is that going to do for anyone? If you're training on top of that, it's just having a reverse effect because you've not got the right nutrients in you to give you the energy to keep training. Alright, so what I want to talk to you about today is just how quick and easy it is to prep your food and eat regularly. Okay, because the main excuse that I get from most people is I don't have time. You do have time. I'm about to show you just how quick it is. But first off, I want to explain to you what you should and shouldn't be eating, how much you should be eating, and so on. So you should be eating 6-7 times a day. Okay, your first meal is real simple. Okay, grab yourself some porridge. Alright, how simple is that? Now, I don't care about brands. I don't care whose brand or what brand or how much they cost, because in an ideal world we would all buy the best, but unfortunately we don't live in an ideal world. Alright, so who cares what brand it is? It doesn't matter. The main thing right now is that you're eating. It's better to eat something than eat nothing. Alright, so to start with, we've got some oats. 99p is real cheap. 2 minutes you chuck your water in, job done. You can have that before you go to work. Okay, you can have that any point during the day if you really need to. For breakfast, it's simple. We chuck a banana in there as well. We chop the banana up. Alright, job done. Off to work we go. Okay, so then we prep our next 3 meals. All we're going to have 2 little pieces of chicken. Again, don't care about the quality of the meat. Alright, it's better that you're eating something than nothing. I can't stress that enough. So we've got 2 pieces of chicken in there. Now, some green leafy veg. You can have as much green leafy veg as you like, because essentially it's mostly water and it will just come straight back out when you go to the toilet. Okay? So, in there we've got some watercress, some spinach and some rocket. Okay. Then we're going to grab a little bit of lettuce. Chuck that in there as well. Again, doesn't matter how much, it's green leafy veg. You can have your coloured veg if you like. But obviously the more colour the veg has, the more natural sugars they have in there. Which if you can stay away from them, great. Okay, then we chop up some avocado. You only need about 1/4 of the avocado. We don't need too much of it. Okay. Some good natural fats in there. There we go. Then all you need to do, on top of that, is prep a little bit of rice. Just a handful of rice. Okay? It takes you 2 minutes. You can get boiled in the bags. It takes you 2 minutes in the microwave. Again, I can't stress enough, it doesn't matter about the quality of the food. All you need to do is eat. Alright, so you've got your chicken in there. We've got our green leafy veg. And we've got our avocado. And then all we're going to do is put a little bit of rice in there. Look at that. I just done that in less than a minute. Okay, Simple, right? So there's your next 3 meals. Then from there, we're going to have our dinner. Okay, so our dinner can consist of pretty much the same as what we've just done there. Okay, we're going to have rice, or we're going to have sweet potato. You can have salmon, you can have steak, you can have chicken. Take your pick. Alright, again, really basic, really quick meats to cook. Alright, and then you have your green leafy veg, your little bit of avocado in there. Now you can find substitutes for any of those. I don't care what substitutes you find within reason. Alright, you know what you should and shouldn't be eating. If I give you a banana and I give you a chocolate bar, which one should you eat? You know. Okay, so you don't need to overcomplicate it by going, I don't know what I should be having. You do. It's really simple stuff. Yeah, get your veg, get your meat, clean meat, clean veg. It's simple. Yeah, put a little bit of carbs in there, i.e. your rice or your sweet potato or something like that. Great, job done. Okay, then before you go to bed, if you're still feeling a little bit peckish, a handful of cashew nuts. Just a handful, just enough to see you through the night. Alright? So it sounds like a lot. So already we've got our breakfast, our porridge. We've got our 3 meals during the day, so we've got our chicken, rice and veg 3 times. Then we have our dinner. Again, we have a meat and we have some rice or some sweet potato and some veg. Okay, there's your 5 meals. Before we go to bed, we have our cashew nuts. Alright, we can have our banana with our breakfast, or we can have it at any point during the day if you really need it. Alright, then when you go training, for those of you that train, if you don't worry about it, but if you do, great. We can have ourselves a protein shake. Alright, now again, brand doesn't matter too much. I use Bodytronics for example, alright, but it's just personal preference. So 2 scoops of protein, 400 mils of water in a shaker, job done. Straight after training, knock it back. You need to knock it back within 20 minutes. Alright, anything after that is not going to work. Alright, so there you go. Essentially now you've got 6 meals plus your cashew nuts, so you're looking at 7 meals. So initially when I said about 5 to 7 meals, you're thinking, oh my god, there's going to be so much food. I just showed you. There's hardly anything in there. It'll take you 2 minutes to eat. It takes you 2 minutes to prep it. It's done. Alright, so it's not that much. So you can't tell me you haven't got time, because that took me less than 2 minutes. Alright, you can't tell me that you haven't got time in your day to fit it in to eat it, because that would take less than 2 minutes. Alright, everybody is legally obliged to have a break at work. At least probably 2 of them, depending on the hours you do. Alright, so in 2 minutes, you can knock that back. Job done. Alright, after your training, knock your protein shake back. Now the only other thing that you need to do is make sure you're drinking enough water. Most people don't drink enough water. You should be drinking a minimum of 2 litres of water a day if you're not training. Alright, just for those couch potatoes that don't really get off the sofa, don't do too much, they should have a minimum of 2 litres of water. So if you're training, you need to have more than that. You're looking at 3, maybe 4 litres of water. But 2 of these, 2 bottles of water, and that's all you need. Alright, again, don't guzzle it, sip it throughout the day. Okay, and it's simple. And there you have it. Okay, it's not advanced stuff, it's not time consuming, and it's really easy to do. What other excuse are you going to come up with now? Because I've just squashed most of them. Alright, if you'd like to keep up to date on nutrition advice, training advice, or anything else, or you want to ask me some questions, you can add me on all sorts of social media. Okay, my name is Stephen Pocket Rocket Cook, or you can find me under Train Like a Pro. Alright, thank you for taking the time.
It makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. That don't kill me, can only make us stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now.